Terve. Minä taas täällä. Jos kysytte miksi, niin en osaa vastata. Juu. Yiik. Taas. Koska jokin minun sisälläni tahtoo vaan tehdä sitä. Jokin sisälläni tahtoo vain satuttaa minua. Niin, nyt mentiin kattoo sitä yhtä siellä. Täällä. Go away, I can't lose.
So, you gonna talk to her?
Are you kidding me? That's totally your job. Just man up and say something to her.
I don't think I should. It'd be, good for you to learn to talk to girls before you go away to college.
I know how to talk to girls. But she is a senior citizen, man. What is she, like, 27? Ew. That's your thing, man.
I told you to cut it out with the age crap. She's probably no older than 24. And besides, aren't you the nubile one? You're much more desirable.
Yes, that's true, I am.
Listen here, boys. We have a zero creeping on women policy here. If you'd like to ogle some women, I'm sure your mothers would love it if you were home in time for supper.
It's not that. It's just we have this photo of you that we would...
You've been taking photos of me? Wow. You guys are even more screwed up than I thought. Can't say you'd be the first pervs I've thrown out of this place.
Ja nyt on vaan kysymys, kuinka pahasti saadaan turpiimme. Koska nämä tyypit on niin vitun tyhmiä. Jep. Musta tuntuu, että tää on se, mikä pitää tahallaan, mutta kohtaan se myöskin selviää enemmän. Joo, en tiedäkään, että näinkin nopeasti voi ruostua niin tässä pelissä. Shit. Ow! Yep.
Ow! Okay, we give in. Just,
Then why were you taking photographs?
hey, we didn't take the photos. Someone on the internet did.
Someone on the internet? What are you talking about?
If you'd stop slamming our heads together for 1 minute, we'd love to explain.
Okay, explain.
There's this website where people post conspiracies and other weird things, and there's this photo of you, like, exploding things with your mind.
Exploding things with my mind. I haven't done that in a while, so I'm sure it's an old photo.
So you're not denying that you can do that?
Of course I can't. Not with my mind, at least. This goes against all the better judgment I have in me, but can you take me to a computer to show me these photos?
Yeah, sure. I live like 5 minutes from here.
What say you, fatty? Wow, the face lost of easy. Durf de beer burgers had er zo happiness and this is lose some fight. You can do two things. Mikäs teidän juttu on? I wonder if he knows. Do you think he knows? I'm pretty sure he does. So, oh god, how many different now? Oh.
Well, that's me. Just, I don't know when these were taken.
How exactly do you explain all the blowing stuff up with your mind things? Can you really do that?
It's not exactly with my mind. I use sound. Remember when I kicked your ass earlier? I used the sound of my keytar to deal physical damage. If you study the physical properties of sound, you can learn enough about acoustics to both heal and damage objects orally.
Where did you learn to do something like that?
Oh, years of private practice and studying, really. So tell me more about this website. What is Onism 1999?
Niin, mikä on
Basically,
se
it's a place on the
99?
internet for people to talk about conspiracies, the occult, and anything supernatural.
Asioita tiedettiin
Seems
jo,
like something
ja Vellakin
Louise would
tiesi.
like. Do you recognize the location from these photos?
That's behind the old grocery store. Obviously, you've been there before.
Interesting.
So where's the grocery store then?
What's your name, by the way?
My name's Vella Wild. It's interesting to meet you. I'm guessing you're a cameraman, and this is your sidekick, Ginger Boy?
Usually I go by Alex. Only my mom is allowed to call me Ginger Boy.
She really gets us. You really would be my sidekick, Alex. Cameraman by day, Michael by night.
Right. So, why do you two spend all your time on such odd websites? Do you really believe this stuff?
Michael and I spent the next hour or so recounting the events of me finding Sammy, and us running into the star creatures inside of the old factory. As we told the story, Bella just looked into my eyes and never reacted. I first began with trepidation. As it went on, I could tell she was doing her best to understand my story. Something felt familiar about her, but not in the I've met her sort of way. Something deeper. I dated a girl in college who was a women and gender studies major. She told me that she believed men and women were all the same at our core. That we were all made of the same elements, not just on a physical level, but in a metaphysical level. She was a strong believer in spirituality, although she'd be the first to tell you she was religious. She told me she believed everyone had soulmates, plural. A series of people we were compatible with. In her theory, this applied to friendship as well as romantic relationships. She said that when the universe was created, all matter was one object, and that since we're all matter, we are all the same. She said that she believes our soulmates were cut from the same section of that initial piece of matter. That unexpected feeling of familiarity you feel when you meet someone for the first time means you were meant to meet. I personally didn't believe it. I still don't think she has all her facts straight. But every time I feel what I felt when Vella looked in my eyes, I thought of this explanation.
Did you manage to speak with the entities?
The entities? I guess you mean the star creatures.
Yes, those are the ones.
No, we were too busy running for our lives.
Did you try and take photographs of them, Michael?
Yeah, let me pull them up.
Vella told us things. Confusing things. Things that, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have believed. The way she spoke seemed two-sided. As if for a few moments, a side of her that she was trying to keep hidden was visible, and as soon as we noticed, she made to cover herself up. She made jokes more often than she was serious, but when the serious aspect of her personality appeared, I was convinced that's who she really was. This was almost more fascinating than the information she was giving us. That's the thing with people, isn't it? You could show them all the mysteries of the universe, but if they're distracted by the human element of the tale, they'll shift all of their attention there. Self-consumed with humanity. Self-consumed with other people. You know? That's just how people are.
My experience with them is limited, but what I've observed was powerful. I understand that what I'm about to tell you will sound like a lie, so I ask you to look past the words I'm saying and hear the truth behind them. A short time ago, I entered into a dark place, both physically and metaphysically. While I was there, I encountered the entities for the first time. I can't say what about their presence was so striking to me, but the moment I saw them, I felt something. Something that was weighted. Like their bodies took up the entirety of the room, as if they were the room. At first, I approached one and we spoke. However, the contents of the conversation isn't important to the story. Something I said upset it, and it tried to grab me. It was almost like a mother trying to smother its child. The pain was beyond description. It scared me to death. The entity was incredibly heavy. I managed to break free, but the weight of the thing remained on me. For the entirety of the following week, it was as if someone was twisting a drill inside me. My head would throb, and the pain felt bone deep. You probably can't imagine what it was like, you two, but just the thought of the pain now brings tears to my eyes.
I reflected on her story. I wanted to reply, but something inside me told me to let the words hang in the air. It was as if the longer the pause between her words and mine, the more truth they carried. Finally, I spoke. That's horrifying. But can you explain what you mean by entered a dark place? Or more importantly, physically and metaphysically? I can understand doing it physically and mentally, but I need some help with the meta part.
Metaphysical is a word, an adjective to be more specific. It means pertaining to or of the nature of metaphysics. Metaphysics is the branch of philosophy that includes the first principles, includes ontology and cosmology, and is intimately connected with epistemology. Epistemology is, of course, a branch of philosophy that investigates the origin, nature, methods, and limits of human knowledge.
Thank you for the definition, which I already knew. I was looking for something more concrete, more tangible.
I'm afraid that's all I feel comfortable telling you. I don't know you at all, and to reveal something so personal seems like I'd be opening myself up to vulnerability.
Do you mean to imply that you found a way to exist inside of a metaphysical space? That you...
Enough! I don't need to talk about this with you. It makes me uncomfortable. Don't you get that?
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to piss you off.
Look, I need to get back to the arcade. I was technically in the middle of a shift. I'm gonna write my number down. Call me if you see any more interesting comments on my photos, or have a run-in with the entities.
Wait, I have one more question before you go.
Alright.
How did you get to be so powerful? You took both of us on and barely broke a sweat.
You act as if that's impressive. Look, I've trained myself in the metaphysical space, inside of the mind dungeon. Here is one last number. Call it if you ever want to open your mind. That's all I'll say for now. The guy on the other end can
Nyt vihdoin päästään nostamaan tasoja.
The way I look
Hippitun
at
hei.
it, we have two things we need to do. If we want to hang out with Vela again, we're gonna need to train ourselves. Also, if we want to call
Taso
her,
5, tapittu.
we're gonna need to search Onism 1999 for some interesting posts.
Okay, simple enough. Go grind and then give Villa a call.
Yeah, but don't forget to search Onism 1999 for some good posts. She'll probably hang up on you and kick our butts again if we don't have anything cool.
Man, are we even cool enough to hang out with someone like her?
Nope! I'm still growing, and you're an overgrown man-child who can barely pick up a record. So let's head out of Frankton and try to find some things to beat up.
Sounds good. We should stock up on some healing items at the burger joint before...
Oh boy, phone call. I wonder who it could be. Maybe the nice auntie from Kela.
Hey!
Comedy.
Just calling to see if you figured it out. I would love to just come out and say it, but I think it would scare you to death. And that would really never...
Nope. I haven't figured... Look, if you're just gonna keep calling me and say vague, creepy shit...
Ah! It's your best childhood friend. Think back to when you met me. We were kids. I think Losing My Religion by R.E.M. My mom didn't want me listening to it because she was afraid it would turn me into a bad kid or something. I went over to your house and we listened to it on your stereo for hours. My mom came to pick me up from your house, heard the song. How can you not remember that? It was the funniest.
The story was so specific. It sounded so familiar, and yet I couldn't place it. It was like I had read it in a book somewhere, but still, no particular name or day came to mind.
On aika varma, että se on ehkä pulmuset tarina tai jotain.
Yeah, you're right. Look, I'm going to keep calling you. Remember what you used to say. Everything happens for a reason.
What a weirdo.
Easy for you to say, you fucking ginger bastard. Juu, tämä on ihan normaalia. Mindworks. Joo, otetaan vaikka tuo. Jos ei muuten, niin ainakin että saisi vähän niin sanotun parannetun version. Not yet. Sanford, you are? Yeah, I know.
Excuse me. No, seriously, I'm fine. Please don't fret. I'm Marlene, although that's just the name my parents gave me. Please call me Crow, although most people just call me Kay.
Okay, Marlene.
You look confused. May I ask why? Oh?
Oikeastaan aika monenkin vitun syyn takia.
You don't say.
Joo, voitko uskoa?
Please forgive my rudeness. I don't mean to pry, but I can't help myself.
Yleensä sanotaan, että on lepakoitetapulissa, mutta variksottanut just juttu.
Welcome to the Dungeon of the Mind. I imagine this is your first time here. Ah, I see. I see. Where should I begin? Well, first I should begin by saying in the fight between you and the Mind Dungeon, back the For all intents and purposes, the Mind Dungeon is the only thing that truly exists. Everything else is just shattered fragments of time and matter floating in the soul space. Remember to save often. One advantage in keeping a diary is that you become aware, with reassuring clarity, of the changes in which you constantly suffer. Plus, it's never fun to lose progress. Well, good luck. I've often said that it's comforting to reflect that the disproportion of things in the world seems to be only arithmetical. I'm not really sure what I mean by that either. Lastly, in my pseudo-philosophical rantings, I forgot to mention something vital. You may have heard this in a distant dream, but I feel like I should remind you. When you kill an enemy, it's dead forever. Killing enemies gives you experience points.
And experience points raise up your LV. LV is love.
Spend those experience points to open doors inside the Mind Dungeon. Remember though, you can decide not to kill any enemy. However, doing so might not be wise all the time, since you'll want to find experience points.
Oh, your face is screwed up in this window.
Ainakin voi sanoa, että tykkään ainakin musiikista tässä. Mitenköhän nuo silmät tekee? Onko yhtään mitään?
I don't know about you, but I feel stronger. I think you can see my biceps now.
Hell yeah. I'm not really worried about how I look. I'm more concerned about how I feel.
And I feel like shit!
Yeah, you would say that.
Ignoring that, do you think we're strong enough to call Vela up?
Probably not, but might as well give it a shot if we could be logged on today.
Hey, Michael. Check this out. Someone sent me a PM.
Hey man, I saw you post about the elevator gun at the factory she went missing in. My sister vanished a few weeks ago and there was some screwed up things with her disappearance too. If you're interested in checking out where she was last seen, you should come to Windtown. Is this a factory the elevator girl was last seen in?
So what do you think? This interesting enough to bother Vela about?
Yeah, probably not bad.
Hey, Bella. Some kid sent us an email saying his sister vanished.
Really?
Yeah, said it was similar to the elevator girl's disappearance.
Okay, and he wants
Hei, on supertähti. Mitä kuuluu?
That's the best way to get there without a car.
You want to leave now?
Yes. I don't have work till tomorrow afternoon, so it would be best for me to do it today so I can get some sleep.
Fair enough.
Oh, and Alex, I thought you should know. Her name is Semi Park. I was able to get some information on her. I'll share it with you in person.
Siis onko se Semi Park vai Semi Puck? Joo. Mikä supertähti. Päätin taas vähän viitolla, koska... Okei, leikillä enemmän suolainen, mutta... Mut joo, hyvä, että menee. Itse koitan vielä mahdollisimman pian saada tän jotenkin loppuun, että se on jotenkin pelattu, mutta vaikka pitäis ehkä suosilla vaan ostaa tämä.
Semi Park, huh?
Se on Semi Park, ei Park! Jumanke. Ja myöskin se on, eikö se ole SMMY? Mitä? Ei. Ja niitä varmaan miettii, mitä ihmettä se nyt taas huutaa. Asioita, mitä näkyy aikaisemmassa jaksossa. Went down the Mä käytävät vähän jo mietin, mutta okei. Kuitenkin yksi nainen on kadonnut ja tää peli ei osaa päättää, mikä sen naisen nimi on. Multinimpuman, juuri näin. Tai paskaa kirjoitusta, jompikumpi. Joo, käy näitä vaan niin sillä läpi, että mitkä näistä on sivutehtäviä. Niin älä ihmettele sitten. Tai ette turhaa ihmettele. Ja sitten lukee vähän tarkemmin, missä on sitten toi tuli juttu, koska sanon oletan, että mikä on just niinku se, mitä kaikki, mikä on se tehtävä. Ainakin jos vertailee näitä merkkejä tässä sivulla. Mut joo, mitäs tykkäsit niin siitä Horizonista? Six has been a while since Pete and his family. Video games are another waste of time. Jupa japa. What about chocolate chip cookies? Ah! Nukutushommiin. Joo. Palalla myöhemmin. Voi onnea siihen tehtävään. Last one, do you know how to get to the park? Oh, is it the park's place to be? Yeah. Park is the place to be. Bussipysäkki, sellainen pitää olla täällä aika lähellä. Terve Ressu. Yeah, the wind down soon. Hope it wasn't a spoiler. What's this? Oh, what's about the left hook? Okay. Oh, siinä.
Okay, you boys ready? I got us the tickets already. We just take this bus to the first stop outside Frankton, and then it's just a 4-mile walk to Windtown.
4 miles? That's pretty far. Shouldn't we just call...
If you'd like to pay for it.
We could always call your mom. No. Walking is fine. It's, good for your body.
When we sat on the bus with Bella and began to talk, it felt as if she was a different person. The edge to her personality had dulled a little bit, and she seemed almost happy to see us.
Joo, tosta vittu filmestä päättelekin, että se on iloinen nähdessään sut.
We were just leaving Frankton when she told us what she had learned about Sammy. Sammy Park was a 23-year-old Korean American who had moved to Frankton from the city. She was an only child and lived with her mother until she moved to Frankton on March 2nd for her job. She was some sort of legal cleric and hadn't even begun working yet when she vanished. Apparently, the organization she was going to work for does a public TV Korean news show. The friend who got her the job did the reporting. The police have no leads. It is currently being treated as a missing persons case.
Where exactly did you find out all this?
I read about it in a Korean newspaper.
Are you Korean?
No. Do I look Korean?
It's hard to say. You look vaguely ethnic?
Really? That's what you're going with? Maybe it'd be best if you just didn't mention race again. Somehow it comes off so awkward when you do it.
I just meant, like, you know, exotic. None of the other girls around here look like you.
Stop. Please, just stop. This is seriously uncomfortable now, Alex. Anyway, my boss at the Frankton Arcade is Korean, and he always keeps newspapers around. I saw the picture of Sammy and asked him about the story. I called the police and asked them if they'd seen the video, and they said that the detective in charge of the case would get back to me shortly. This was 4 days ago. I find it unlikely he ever will.
I'm not surprised, really. It's almost like no one cares that she's missing.
I'll check through more newspapers, though, see if there are any leads.
Might not be a bad idea to try and talk to the woman who reported her missing after we visit the guy in Windtown.
I didn't say it at the time, but something felt off. The Sammy I met was strange. She didn't seem like the kind of girl who could have grown up in a city, moved to a small town, and worked for a television station. People who don't know what elevators are usually aren't capable of such tasks. My Sammy, like Sammy in the newspaper, may have looked the same. There was a...
Joo, hänen Saminsä.
Holy cow. So, how far are we again from Windtown?
Not too far. 4 miles northeast of here. We don't need to cross any more highways, so if we approach one, we're going the wrong way.
Okay. Let's do this.
I took a picture of you, and then I tore in it.
Oh. No niin, käyn. No sepä oli nopeata. Uh-oh. Voi ei, Life is Strange Will.
Hey, look! We're in Chicago!
Did you just laugh? I think this is the.
I do it all the time. Well, usually it's in my head, and normally it's aimed at you too.
Ouch.
Did this guy tell you where to meet him specifically?
Well.
Well then, I guess this is where we start asking any late-night street crawlers for...
How do you propose we...
Find the nearest person and ask them about the girl who disappeared here recently. Just be direct, Alex. They won't... Well, maybe they won't. This town is pretty suspect.
Okay, fair enough. Let's give it a try.
Yeah, this town is pretty sus among us, dude. Juu, vihaan itseänikin. See. Catherine, you looking for some dumbass and kid, huh? I don't think you know anything. Oh! Okei. Ystävällistä porukkaa. Hook-handed Jack. Seitsemän vitun damakea, ootko tosissaan? Oi vittu. Onnistuhan se. Vittu. Okay. Oh, beat down kid. Yeah, it's so bad, thanks. Ain't like that since pre-K. Let's see, are you talking about that girl who hung up at the grocery store? Where was she lived? I didn't want to shift some more stuff here. Wow, that was fast. Hieno liike, delfiinimies. No ja. Vähän kallista, mutta nojaa. Jösses, mitä väkivaltaista porukkaa! Au! Shit!
Say cheese! 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 Say cheese!
Voi vittu. Ow! Japa. Jopa diipadaapa. Jep. Juuri näin. Mitäs perkyy muuta? Mutta ihmeempää kohta kahvikettu ja sit vois pelaa jotain. Hienoa. Mitäs peliä mielessä? Shit. What is this poop? Y2K. That's what the poop it is. Ainahan vaihtoehtoja on. Ja tää oli minun vaihtoehtoni. Tää näyttää vain kuin hipsteri Fever Dreamiltä. No keneltä Fever? Kukakohan se hipsteri vois olla? Siellä, juuri näin! Fuck! Musat kyllä Animal Collective, en ole jos olisi tehnyt musat. No joku samanlainen hipsteri varmaan on tehnyt musat. En muista tyypin nimeä, mutta varsinainen jätkä sekin oli. I got my ass into my bunch of West toys, but boy, oh boy! I feel so alive right now. Okay, now, what the poor girl? Not far from me, I haven't seen in weeks. She mostly works nice if you know what I mean. My dad used to see at the playground. And some kids he's southeast of here. Jopa japa. No, ainakin hiilaaminen on ilmasta. Sign. Onko se kompa tekemään hahmo, koska näyttää ihan sulta parikalta. Et voi uskoa, kuinka monta kertaa on kuullut ton saman jutun viimekin kerralla. Mut ei, toi on ihan preset-hahmo. Ihan tälle, tai ihan pelin ihan tarkoitus näyttää ihan tolta. Aikamoista sattumaa mahtavaa. Tosin et ole Ginger. En niin. Vielä. Oikein level 6 fellas level 2 under flump. Noodles and noodleita ja ketsuppia. Minami. Vai mitä te sanotte? Jokaisen terveen nuoren perusruoka. Juuri näin. Sulla mitään sanottavaa, neiti kuolema? What's a foreclosure? Oh boy. Single conductor. Divorce is so bad for being alone. You should get married when you grow up just so you can experience the bliss of divorce. Post Jerifalla on läpi. Varmaan paras Star Wars peli sitten ekan Kotorin. Hyvä alkamassa uskoa myös, koska padding juuri näin. No hei, Souls-like, niin tietenkin siinä on vittu paddingia. Mut joo, hyvä, että toimii. Yeah, my picture would have gone pro if it was by accident. Oh boy. Welcome to Depression City, kids. Mitä kuuluu? My daughter moved to this low-income commune 6 weeks ago. I'm just here helping us settle in. I wish she would have just let me pay for a Frankton rent. Jopa. Monessa näissä on numero 7. Minkäköhän takia? Tässä. Carrie Manser. Ripin pepperoni. Satoru Iwata, December 6, 1959 to July 11, 2015. Tää on kyllä outo. Kyllä, juuri näin. Vielä odotin, että Satoru Iwata on haudattu tänne tuotu tulevaisuudesta vuoteen 1999. Juuri näin. Here lies Andrew Allison and Brian Allison, who worked themselves to death in this game. Eli joo, Andrew ja Brian Allison, ne on ne syypäät tähän. Peggy, a great friend. He lost vagina, she let us die, the cat had rabies, she eventually died. Rip JF, we're happy you're dead. Ilmeisesti mun hauta. Dandy was a masculine man who eventually took his own life due to societal expectation of living conventions. Jopa. Rip Jerry Kaufman, a humanist. Vielä siis kenet alt vetää TP-raidin juuri näin. Project Offering, jopa. Sulla mitä sanottavaa Lady Death? I'm so sad, so very, very sad. How will I ever go on? What? You? Yeah. See me? Thank the stars, alas, my savior hath come. I need to give a message to my beloved Beatrice. Why can't I go myself? ... Why is that a girl with no job taxable demands? Any worries other than being spooky can't go himself? You're just asking this of me. Then I shall tell you. I'm stuck here out in this graveyard, you see. I couldn't possibly be on a spooky post. Please find my beloved, tell her James has gone a better place. She'll know what I made. Winter may patrol the park, but it's much nicer than where we lived. Where's Beatrice, you ask? I'm afraid I do not know. Like living a fulfilled life of traveling vagabond. If you give her this much, I'll give her something in return. Okie dokie. Myöskään. $10.27. Tavallinen asia, mitä tää... You all if you want to live. God damn, what? Aha! Jaha. Aika oli autopeli mun makuun ymmärrettävää. Ei se taas ollut liian raivosta, mutta koska vittu soikoo.
And the barrier!
Ai vittu. Panda barrier, juuri näin. Pew pew. I'd hang out with that weirdo, glad she's gone. She's coming back, that's what Randy said. Where's my mom's new boyfriend? Obviously because my dad. He's probably don't hurt as much. Then again, I don't feel as much love in them either. Sellaista. Joo, monettomasti tässä pelissä on paljon muutakin juttuja meneillään kuin vaan pelkästään kyseenalainen kirjoitus. Tai korjaus, koutous. Sepä meni päin vittua. Kuten huomaatte, tää peli osaa sulattaa mun aivot tässäkin kohtaa. Game here with 5 quarters. Then we lost the my social conscious created power plus us. Gonna change. Wanna pick up, voi vittu. Yes. Vittu, että oli onnekosta. Vitun perseen! Perse! Oh, in the god. Wow, mister, when I grew up, I want to be strong as just like you. So we're looking for someone? Do you mean the strange girl that hung up at the graveyard? I was told to talk to her. Maybe some of those weird vampires will give you more details. Check the graveyard. It's easy here. West. I always mix those up. You stayed in school. Ja, takaisin. Mitäs teille muuta kuuluu? Jos ootte vielä siellä. Monday shop, business. You have a organization still isn't my promise the next one is good service from this job and its economy. I hope he's right. How can I pay GBL postmodern? I bet you don't even know. Yeah. Kuulostaa pitääkään mennä kusella. Kuulostaa järkevältä. Oi. Oop, hey. On. Jatkonen myöskin. Pakko tarkistaa vain yksi asia, koska saatoin sössiä jotain. Myöskin toivottavasti tuo ei ollut liian häiritsevä tuo vitun menuruutu teille. Jep, mä vittu omistin jo ton alun pelin, saatana. Ai vittu. Juu ei. Heitte kai hautautumismaalle. You'll go for carry. You'll be the army. Jupa japa. But sitähän minäkin. Oh, feels fun. Ow. Oi vittu. Okei, se oli onnekasta. Voi ei. Voi ei. Vitun paskan. Monikka. Damensis. Mitäköhän Mansorit sitten on tehnyt? Tai tekevät? En tietää.
The face is screwed up in this window. The face is screwed up in this window.
Pakilevits food. $1 senttiä. Hienoa. Olet kauhia striimejä, kukaan ei rakastu osaa, mutta onneksi minä olen täällä piristämässä miehen arkia. Juuri näin. Mitäs Glimmer muuta? Kuka ihmeen Glimmer se on massa? No vittu, kun sun toi vitun käyttäjänimi on Glimmer, niin sen takia minä käytin. Perkele. Kun tuo on suurin osa meikäläistä vinskiksi meikäläistäkin. Juu vittu ruostessa. No mitäs herra Nykiä, onko sulla mitään sanottavaa? Yeah, looking for the mansions, I say. Why did you give you a key too? My wife says I need to get off the key if I don't want to meet me daughter again. Why do I try to let someone see me beautiful like it can be? Ja voin vaan kuvitella. Tuo musiikki, mistä puhut. Vitun perseen paskan jumalautan vitun! Kaupunkuisen tapaillaan. Alright. Voi vittu! Olisi myöskin kiva tietää, että kuinka paljon vittu damakea toi saatana mulkku ottaa, mutta ei vittu, täytyy se vittu piilottaa ton vitun jutun taakse, eikä sitä voi vittu edes näyttää tässä saatanan paskassa. Vittu! Aina. Boy, you bid me some sense into me. Take this key. My wife thanks you. Having the house has been so far, I think they're like visitors. Velkastaapas mitä vittua tänne kuuluu. Knock knock. I guess no one's home. Juu vittu. Palat päällä. Taas tosiaan vittu minäkään avas kun kukaan koputtaa. Oi.
Well, I guess this is the place. So, do we just knock?
Let's give it a try. Worst comes to worst, he's sleeping and we wake him up.
Who are you guys?
I'm Alex. I come from the internet.
Ja kerrosut kivenalainen, että mikä tää peli oikein on? Vähän niinku kombo jotain Japanin RPG:tä ja Forte Kingia. Tarkoitus oli kai olla jokin niinku älykäs rakkauskirje vanhoille Japanin RPG:lle, mutta sitten siitä tuli tämä.
Oh, one sec, come in. So hey, yeah, I'm Rory, but you probably figured that much out on your own. If not, why would I be letting you into my room? Anyway, what are your names?
I'm Alex. This is Vela and Michael.
No, I mean, what are your screen names? That's how I know all of you, so that'll be more beneficial.
Oh, I'm SNES Man 99. I think that's the first time I've had to say that out loud. Michael is Veriformer, and Vela isn't cool enough to go on the message board.
Hey, aren't you that girl? The one from Windway 87's post about the girl who's ripping up holes in reality in his town?
I am. But don't believe everything you read on the internet. You boys take that stuff too seriously.
Hey, I invented lying on the internet, so no need to warn me. Anyway, I'll have my eyes on you. Don't need you ripping a hole in my basement with your mind powers or whatever the hell it is you do.
Well, then just remain on my good side. So, Rory, tell us about your sister. When did she disappear?
My sister, she vanished about 3 weeks ago. Went to school one day, left school, and now she's gone. No crazy elevator video of her either, she's just gone.
Oh, did your parents get the...
No, my parents aren't exactly what you call proactive. They aren't the types that jump to their kids' defense when they're in trouble.
Do you think it would be okay if we talk?
No, that wouldn't be okay.
I see. Well, who else knows that this is extremely serious? A teenage girl goes missing and someone needs to be doing
Yeah, but it's... Yeah, well, my sister Carrie started acting weird a few months back. She was having trouble with some girls at school. So one day, things get really weird when I find her in the attic. She was holding some of her baby toys. Stuff that's been boxed up for years. I asked her what she was doing, and she said she needed them for gifts. Gifts for kids who had less than she did. So then she took 7 things with her. After she vanished, I went around looking for her, and I found her toys scattered everywhere. Anyway, the weird thing is, each place a toy was found, an accident happened there shortly after. One of the toys was left at an underpass, and the next day, a kid was killed when a car hit him. And I know that sounds like a coincidence, but then at a train station, a woman was robbed, and the guy who grabbed her purse ran into the tracks and got hit by, not the train, but a cop car that lost control and plowed into him. Anyway, this old lady had a heart attack and died the next day at the grocery store right on top of a sewage cap where another toy had been found. You can't tell me all of that is a coincidence.
Did anything happen to you personally when you went to these locations? Were you the one who found the toys?
Yeah to both. But okay, let's just go to the places. I think it'd be best for me to show you myself.
When we finally looked for ourselves this evening. Kattokaapas. Tähtimies on komea.
I have this theory about physicality and the nature of our universe. It has a lot to do with the temporal nature of our bodies. Basically, I think we all have a set number of days to be in our bodies, and they usually end with our bodies being destroyed. But sometimes, very rarely, we leave our bodies without dying.
What exactly happened here, Rory? What makes you say this?
Okay, forget that for now. I can't explain it right now. Let's continue the tour. The elemental composition of the human body can be looked at from the point of view of either mass composition or the adult male human body is approximately 57% water. And water, most of the mass of the human body is oxygen, but most of the atoms in the human body are hydrogen atoms. What we love to forget is the soul when we talk about our mate. I don't really believe in souls in a religious sense. Have you ever imagined what it would be like if we successfully performed a brain transplant, but when the person woke up, they were exactly the same? Like, the brain is a physical part of the conscious, but the moment it's in a new body, the old soul, brain, or whatever enters back into the body and poof, we're back to being ourselves. Do people really know that the brain contains our thoughts? Yeah, and before you tell me about the science behind it, I know you're right. I just think about this one.
You're a bit off on both your science and metaphysics, but you're on.
Vela didn't shoot him down. She didn't mock him. In my head, the rational part of my brain was already thinking of a variety of corrections to his ideas. But after this week, I knew pretty much anything was possible.
I can't do it here. Okay, let's go to the next. Sometimes it feels like my sister is still in her room upstairs. And I don't mean to suggest that I forget that she isn't there. It goes beyond that. There are times where I feel like she's physically there. Like, in the same way I can feel my foot is attached to my leg without actually having to touch it with my hand. But she isn't here right now. There is one more place we can check.
Ympärinsä juoksentelu. Maailman paras pelimekaniikka.
This is right. I think I can do it. Okay, someone lift the sewer cap.
You want to go down there?
Yes, I think that would be a good idea.
Okay, so what I'm about to say might sound crazy, but I can prove my theory down here. I think my sister's soul is down here, so let's look for it.
Rory, I think you might be a bit... Okay, no, this will be fine. Let's look for her. I just want you to prepare yourself that...
Whatever, but I know...
Ympärissä juoksentelu paras pelimekaniikka vähän niinku mun elämä. Juuri näin. Taas tosin oletan, että sun ympärissä juoksuntelussa on ainakin yleensä joku pointti. Fuck it. Ettei se nyt tule itse asiassa vähän liian tyhmäksi. Jopa.
Right in the manhole. Right.
That hurt!
Kakka, juuri näin.
Look out for number one.
Fuck. Voi vittu.
I said no anchovies.
Musta alkaa tuntua, että tää ohjaaja alkaa pikkuhiljaa mennä rikki. Vitun.
Go to shell. Great.
Mitä vittua?
Good.
Her face is screwed up in this window. Her face is screwed up in this window.
Vitun!
Bella!
Viime kyrpää, Michael, sinä hyödytön vittu.
Manhole! Bella! Look out for number one.
Oi.
I see you settled into the mine dungeon quite well. Have you met the librarian? Oh, I guess you wouldn't. She's on floor 15.
Ooh. Floor 15.
There is a girl who minds the place all by herself. Tell her the crow told you to come read old memories. She will show you the rest. Before you go, I feel like I should warn you about that girl.
Ooh.
Ask whatever questions you want, but remember, she may not answer. There are things I cannot say, and things she certainly can't. However, that will be your job whenever you're not in the dungeon. Understand?
The face is screwed up in this.
Yep, sure thing. Alpitos. Meidän pitäis olla se, joka murtaa tän vitun pelin. Koitan ainakin päästä niin tän dungeonin tästä tänään läpi, niin sitten voi koittaa vaikka vaan mennä ehkä jatkaa lisää, en tiedä. Locks, there's a called amp. Look at this old place. Crack it with 11 stone strings and la-di-da, rocks will explode. Huzzah! Teen amp, ja sitten tässä kun vielä muistaa. Just... top hat! $15, mahtavaa. Oh god. Juu, ilmeisesti tää menee sittenkin Aleksille. Nois. Keep snaps. Hyvää tasodesignia. Onks tää dungeon designia enemmän? En mä tiedä. En minä videopelejä tee. Vaikka pitäis. I would still help you here. I think it's called hair whip. It's my signature move. Basically, you let the bangs fall in your ass and check your head forward while talking your shoulder. If you do this just right, you should be able to cut through small bushes. Wow. Tänäänpä oppii hyvin paljon. Just 20. Amppi. Vaan. There's trash can, turkey sandwich, and lemonade. Lemonade. Just... Ooh. Okei, eli ainoa asia, miten noille voisi siis tehdä, on niin stunnata ne sillä vitun kissalla. Noted. Holy shit!
Stat swap.
Oh! Okei. Se vaihtaa siis ne itsensä kanssa. Tiedetään nyt tänne. Okei. Justiinsa juu. Vittu! No ainakaan tää vittu peli ei tee sitä syntiä, että... Että kun itse niin sanottu päähahmo kuolee, niin sitten koko peli menee ohi. Ainakin tää on sen verran vitun parempi peli.
Michael! Stat swap. Lucky shot. Righteous.
Vitu.
Stat swap. I said no anchovies. That's not as scary as I thought.
The face is screwed up in this window. The face is screwed up in this window.
Onkohan tää nyt se? Ei oo vielä, mutta tuntuu, että lähimmiltä on just sitä. Mikä on se? Saatte nähdä siinä kohtaa. Vittu, se on haistussuolaa. Se on mahtavaa. Mitäköhän vittu on täällä? Tämä lukittua pitää jotain ja varmaan vihollinen. Skills. No skill banish that can expel language while combat without killing it. Kymppiä tänne. Oh. Hey. That's Farmier, girl hopping and losing monster samurai tortoise. Hassu vitsi. Vittu. Ai vittu.
Go to shell. Lucky shot.
Hyvin kiinnostavia asioita voin kuvitella niille, jotka vielä jaksaa.
Michael.
LP talk.
Right in the manhole. Right in the manhole. Go to shell.
Voi vittu.
Righteous. Dude!
Vitu.
Stat swap. Right in the manhole. Go to shell.
Ekkoja tohon ja paskan marjat.
Right in the manhole. Bella. Lucky shot. Righteous. Righteous. Right in the manhole. Look out for number one. Dude! Righteous. Righteous. Bella!
Me.
Manhole! Oh, shut!
Ah.
Bella! Right in the manhole! Right in the manhole! Look out for number one! Ow! Righteous!
Your face is screwed up in this window. Your face is screwed up in this window.
Ah, 5 tuntia tätä pelattu tuntuu kuudelta. It's good to go, so there's nobody to see, but we may gotta see where they got played. On hidasta.
Fella!
Tuntuu, että perustaistot on liian pitkiä, itse olisi varmaan kyllästynyt. No vittu todellakin. Tai ainakin mitkä luulisin, että olisi perustaisteluita, niin tuntuu vittu pitkiltä. Ja ei joutu myöskään, että jokaisesta tappelusta saa jotain vittu pari senttiä tai jotain. Mutta silti olen päättänyt, että koitan saada tää läpi ennen kuin tää menee Game Passista pois. Ai kun tuo oli Game Passissa. Jep. Ja jos ymmärsin oikein, niin ensi sunnuntain jälkeen menee pois.
Michael!
Ja jos kysyt minkä takia mie tein tämän itselleni, niin en osaa sanoa. En osaa ainakaan sanoa tarkalleen. Varmaan se on sekannut Morbid Curiosity ja koittaa löytää, että kuinka huono tää oikeasti on ja koittaa löytää myöskin hyvät asiat tästä. Sanomasokistin vika sekin.
screwed up in this old level.
Ah, come on! Choose only one bodacious master ass-kicking. Rembrandt Harmon Zone.
And the barrier!
Manhole. Right in the manhole.
Kokeillaan. Kuinka tuossa on kuvaaja? 15 vittu!
Stat swap.
And a barrier!
Oh, shot. Right in the manhole. Look out for number one. Dude!
Bella!
Lucky shot. I said no anchovies. Right in the manhole.
10 vitun expan tähden. No 10 expa ja avain. Voi perse, juuri näin. Luulisin, että tollasesta vituslogista sais vähintään 20. Save. Näppylöit tosta pelistä. Pelkkä ajatus vaan silleen. No vittu ajattele miltä musta tuntuu. Mä sen tässä pelaan tätä. Mutta silti minä teen tämän itselleni. Kertoisin miksi jos tietäisin, mutta siinä se ongelma onkin. En vaan tiedä. Tää on nyt mun elämä vaan. Ja se on joko tämä tai Payday 2. Tästä mä ainakin tiedän, että tää on ohi. Ainakin tulee olemaan ohi. Yksi elämän mysteereistä, jep. Okei, nyt olet tää mitä on osoitettu. Jep, pomotaistelu.
Can't you see her too? That's my sister. That's Carrie.
Oh shit! It's an entity! We need to get the hell out of here!
Wait. We need to remain calm. We need to try and talk to him.
Carrie, I brought some friends. This is Alex, Michael, and Bella. They're gonna help us.
Rory, that isn't your sister. It's...
Shut up! That's Carrie. Can't you feel it? It's so familiar. I can prove it. She understands what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. I've never been this close to anyone. Trust me, it's her!
Rory, that's not Carrie. Rory, that's you.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
That's your soul survivor. Your spirit, your consciousness.
How can that be? I'm right here.
Vela, what the hell is going on? You need to explain this.
Rory, what really happened to your sister? Something about your story doesn't add up. Let me hear the truth. Rory, please. I'm here to help you. Did your sister really vanish?
No. She jumped off the overpass.
Rory, that's terrible. Why did she do it?
What the hell kind of question is that? It was those bastards at school. Stupid, shitty girls always ragging on her, going out of their way to make her feel bad, picking on her for being my sister. Ugh! This is all my fault. It's all because of me, because of what I'm like. You know?
How did you find this place, Rory? When did you first see your soul survivor?
It was 2 weeks after she died. I found her things. I came down there thinking she fell down, or something. I don't know. And then, I thought about dying too. I wanted to die. I needed to get away from this world. I needed to find her.
But you knew she was dead, didn't you?
Of course. But,
It's okay. You can tell me. I'm not judging anything you say here. Tell me all of it.
I surrendered myself to the ether. To the realm outside of this one. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Vela?
I do. Go on. What happened when you left your body?
I didn't get far. I separated from my physical form, and then I saw my body and my sister, which you say is me.
Did you leave the Earth?
I was so close. I was so far away. And then I saw it. The soul survivor. The entity. Whatever the hell you called it.
Rory, please listen to me carefully.
Kamu lah perkula.
When you surrendered yourself to your misery, you abandoned this physical form, and your soul was about to enter the soul space. But what you saw was not your sister. That soul over there is not hers. It is yours. I've traveled the soul space, and I understand what I am seeing when I look at the entities. I see the marks of your soul, and I can tell you that is another you. Somewhere out there in the soul space, this you left his world and stumbled on yours. That's you from another plane. It's likely it was experiencing the same suffering as you.
What? I don't understand.
Vela, can you please explain what's going on here?
Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. I understand what you were feeling. This depression is unbearable. I can't take it anymore. The depression pain part is an unavoidable reality. But whether or not you can overcome it is up to you. You decide if you're going to keep going. Your sister is gone. There's no changing that. But traveling the soul space is incredibly dangerous. And if you're not careful, you'll end up like him. You can't help but feel the pain. But you can get through the suffering. That will go away. Look, I know it's easy for me to say. I'm not the one whose sister is dead. But you have to understand that I am telling you the true reality of the situation. You're playing with some otherworldly dangers here.
Nyt menee höpönpöppö miljoonaan.
Is that... Damn it! Guys, we need to run!
Bella, will you tell me what the hell is going on? What is all this about?
I think it's a golden alpaca. Damn it, we need to run! Come on, let's get out of here!
Vittu, Sephiroth!
Reality after reality. I find a similar scenario. Children. Playing a game they don't understand.
Oh, I understand. It's just fucking stupid.
As I have time and time again, I will remove your illicit presences. Soul Traveler, I sentence you to soul death. You will reside in this reality. No more.
Terve mies, mitä kuuluu?
This is disgusting. And it is also disappointing. Reality after reality, I find a similar scenario. Children playing a game they don't understand.
Wait, though with this body. Well, I understand completely, it's just fucking stupid.
I will remove your illicit presences. Starting with you. The paralleled one. Interesting. You shouldn't be here either, chance traveler.
Ja vittu jänniä tapahtui just siinä kohtaa, kun pitäis kusella käydä.
For dramatic effect. Playing the childhood mate. You don't belong.
Vittu spoilereita, mies!
The similarities between this scenario and the others are only surface level. Soul Traveler, I sentence you to soul death. You will reside in this reality. No more!
Olisitpa vaan nähnyt alkuperäisen version.
And now you. How will you justify your continued existence?
I have the controller.
This isn't where you belong, girl.
Shit.
Be gone, reality breaker.
Ow. Ai, tietenkin me on ohi niitä. Mistä kaikki normitasoilla. Kauan. Jaha. Uh-oh. Oh god. Yep.
Ignorant construct.
Okay.
Look out for number 1.
Uh-oh. Oh. Hitung.
That's not as scary as I thought.
Ja jos mietitte mikä vitun tää taktiikka on, niin jos mä oon ymmärtänyt oikein, niin toi vitun olento, toi kultainen alpakka syö noita vitun juttuja tai jotain muutakin käyttää niitä, jos on warning-tasoa. Jos warning-taso menee täyteen, niin se on ymmärtääkseni vitun gamma ovaara. Sen takia näin vitun outoa juttu.
Look out for number 1.
Be gone, reality breaker. Be gone, reality breaker.
Justiinsa sekin vielä, jep. Ja sen takia näin vitun outo taktiikka. Vittu, tässä menee ikuisuus kyllä. Body Soxy action. Toivottavasti joku ottaa tästä vitun noin. Multa loppui jo tunti sitten ajanotto. Myöskin näetkö, kun toi yhtäkkiä vittu vaan päättää spämmätä. Ei vittu, menee isku kaikkien suuntaan ja vittu! Toivon vaan, että panda vaan pystyy ottaa tarpeeksi vitun damakia vastaan. Vitun vittu!
Look out for number 1.
This is where you belong, girl. Be gone, reality breaker.
Vittu!
Michael!
As in, get the fuck out of.
Reality breaker. Defend. Be gone, reality breaker.
Miten vitussa? Kosi. Ei ollut edes missi, juuri näin.
Look out for number 1.
Soul consumed.
Please. Damn it! Please.
Look out for number 1.
Heavens drop.
Ei väliä, jos ei tule bonusta. Kalla tarvitsee healthin. Please. Ah!
You possess strength I didn't anticipate. My wounds are mortal.
My wounds are more... Mitä? Yeah!
How did I not see it? It was already broken.
Okei, siis... Sä näet tuon purppuran kohdan myöskin, vai mitä perkule?
Okay, what the hell was that thing? Why did we have to kill it? And what is going on?
Täysin samaa mieltä, Alex! Mitä vittua?
I've been sitting here for 30 minutes while you and Rory talked in riddles and ignored my questions. This is insane. What is a soul survivor?
Mitä vittua tossa tapahtuu?
Calm down, Alex. I'll explain it now. I haven't been intentionally leaving you in the dark, so don't act like I'm some anime character.
I'm just... This is too much.
Mitä vittua täällä tapahtuu?
Deep breaths, Alex. Michael's taking this better than you are. By now you've seen enough visual proof that what I am going to tell you isn't a lie. I need you to understand that I don't have all the answers. I can only say what I know to be true from my
Taas oli liikaa itsepäällekin tää touhu, kyllä.
I get it. Spit it out already, Bella.
Meidät kai ve.
What you just saw was a soul survivor, or an entity. Both names are acceptable. These beings are a visual representation of a soul that has escaped from its body. You see, it is entirely possible for a human being to separate their soul from their body. In doing so, you leave behind your physical form, and more often, you can't retrieve it. The separation of mind, or soul if you will, from the body can only be achieved by accepting an existence of a non-physical nature. A human usually stumbles on this facet of reality after undergoing a transformation of a grave nature. In Rory's case, it was the loss of his sister that pushed him towards exchanging his physical nature for a metaphysical one. This is where things are about to get strange, so please bear with me. Our souls do not belong to ourselves, in the traditional sense of the word belong. Our souls are shared by otherworldly versions of you, me, and everyone else. There is an Alex out there, in another world, who has the same soul but different life experiences. A soul survivor is a soul that has left his physical form, as well as his reality, and entered into a world where a physical version of his
plus puuto ja kysymysmerkit.
your physical form, you become an omnipotent entity who exists just in their own reality. You can't return to your body once you've left it behind. Soul survivors are souls.
Ja nyt tässä on vielä seuraavat tunti vielä kuunnella tätä vitun hölynpölyä.
And they manage to leave their reality in hope of finding a physical form. So that being right there is Rory. A different Rory. One whose reality was destroyed, and he's attempted to find a physical reality to exist in.
But how do you know all this?
Because I have left my physical body, surfed, and explored the soul space, and come to understand the nature of the universe.
But you have a physical form. How did you return to your body when you say it isn't possible?
This is not my reality, Alex. There was another me here, and she left. I was able to take her physical space because her soul had already left this world.
And what is the soul space?
The soul space is... How do I explain this? Okay. Imagine a ring. In this ring is a series of worlds. When one world is destroyed, the soul space shrinks and the ring gets smaller. When a soul leaves their location in the soul space, another soul of the same origin, like another me, can take its place and regain physical form.
This is crazy. How did you figure all this out?
That's personal. Look, what leads people to find the soul space is different for each person, and I'm not going to share that with you.
This is all fine and shit, but it doesn't bring my sister back. Soul space, minds, realities, all that shit. Who even cares?
Rory, it's okay. Take a deep breath with me.
Cut it with the deep breaths. This isn't okay.
Let's get out of this sewer. I can explain this better in the fresh air.
Ja tässä lisää hölyn.
A faint electrical and a
Oi vittu!
the eyes of the sleeping figure. But as soon as it appears, it fades imperceptibly to a flicker.
Mitä?
We run our thoughts on the machine and decide that there is
Peli hajoaa
activity
käsiin.
inside its circuits. We refrain from referring to it as alive, as logic and science dictate that this is only an emulation of life. This creature has no feelings, no desires, no wants.
The following week or so, my mood was strangely languid and serene.
Okei, takas normaaliin.
Those words buzzed in my ears. It was waiting to sting. Waiting to
Never mind.
I hadn't spoken with Michael. Michael was stuck in his house, pretending to study for and taking her cue from the other women in my life. Vella vanished. I had gone to the Frankton arcade hoping to see her each day, but she wasn't around. I spoke with her manager, the Korean man, about Vella.
Okei, joka kerta kun menee niinku nopeasti, niin sitten vittu.
She said she needed to take some time off, so I gave it to her.
Menee toi...
I hadn't spoken with Rory since that night either.
Millä vitun koodauksella?
As soon as we got out, Vella went into depth on her soul survivors and...
Shit. Okay, so listen up. Since a soul survivor has spent a lot of time down here, it's likely we're going to find some very strange things.
Ja nyt ollaan takas
Let's call them... you may have seen some before, so relax.
Oh. Tehkää pieni rukous. Holy shit. Ja kaikki valotkin on päin vittua. Rahan tuloa ei voi estää juuri näin. Kokeillaan yhtä asiaa. Config. Quit game. Kyllä. Joo, tää näyttää normaalilta. Quit. Potkaistaan takas käyntiin. Käynnistäkö peli? Tuhoutuuko kaikki? Tässä pelissä on niin paljon kaikki vialla. Okei. Toi ei oo hyvin. Valoinkaan pitää ehkä näyttää tältä. En tiedä. Toivon. Rukoilen. Vittu Jeesus. Jeesus vittu. Minua ei kiinnosta sinä. Rahaa kun roskaa, rahaa kun roskaa. Terveisiä, mitä kuuluu?
How many times will I die?
Varmaan aika monta. Okay.
I'm so close to getting out. I'm almost there. The exit.
Terve mies. Okei, ainakin tekstit on normaalit. Myöskin Super Mario-putkia. Kolkut hopeita. Hienoa. David, mitä vittua? Ja kukaan David? Älä multa kysy. VHS. Hienoa. Vanaporno VHS:llä varmaan, en tiedä. Terve mies. Moikka! Mä häippästään taas. You're not suffering? No. I don't need this place, I don't remember why it's to come. Impossible without making someone pay for it. Welcome to all the concerns. Yeah, then do you want to know suffering? Our gods still live in suffering from someone here. Sometimes I can't believe it, even though I feel right there. Mother said that gods used to be a lot more active than he would help us with suffering. The fourth entity, it certainly can't help him. He's only players on answers. Hide suffering. Oh boy. Joo, nyt meni taas tekotaiteelliseksi lynchiäkin hävettä. Ja se tyyppihän tietää tekotaiteellisesta. I'm clean, I'm good. Ja kuinkahan monta vihakirjettä tuostakin tulee. Tai tulis, jos kukaan kattois tätä. Mutta hei, tää menee internetin viemäristä alas. Eikä rottiakaan edes kiinnosta. Kill me. Okay. Loi, lamas pakantani.
Hey, Bella, think.
She really is gone, isn't she? What the hell am I going to do? You guys realize how messed up all this is? My 12-year-old sister killed herself. She died right here. Right where we're standing.
Hey, dude, cool it with that! No one cares about your sister right now. We almost just died ourselves.
Alex! What is wrong with you? How can you be so selfish?
You're an asshole, Alex. I thought you came to help me.
Yeah, back when you didn't lie to us. You realize you've been leading us on this whole time about your sister? You acted like this was connected to Sammy.
Both of you, try and calm down. Alex, leave Rory alone. That's uncalled for. And Rory, breathe with me. In, out. Yeah, just like that.
Jaha. Mitä sä halusit tämän kohtauksen vitun?
Why did you just say that to Rory? The Alex I know would have never acted this way. Man, school really changed you. It wasn't school that changed you. Just think about it, dude.
It's not really my head hurts, I'm just tired.
Yeah, why are you being such a dick, Alex? Seriously, man, keep it together. I know you got scared because we almost died down there, but can't you see that Rory is hurt? His sister freaking killed herself. I don't get you, dude. You know full well that you're overreacting, but you just won't back down. Will it kill you to say you're sorry? Seriously? Just say you're sorry. You know, you're really gonna regret this once that hot head of yours has cooled it. Bella's not ever gonna go on a date with you. And Michael's gonna find better friends in college.
When did we ever want to fucking date Bella, you motherfucker? You ginger bastard.
Seriously, just stop being such a loser. I think Bella thinks you're a
And stop banning words that's not there.
World problems in his life.
Myöskin, miksei tää voinut olla yksi niistä kutseineista? Miksi?
I think the same thing, actually. Okay, so now you're going back to reality. Are you ready to back down? I want to say I'm sorry. I don't know if I can. There's always time to say you're sorry, right?
How do you expect me to remain calm with all this crazy shit going on? Just because you're cool with soul survivors and astral projection or whatever the hell you've been on about, doesn't mean everyone else is!
Alex! Shut up! Stop it! This isn't all about you, you know!
Fine. Whatever.
You said that this isn't about Sammy, but don't you think there is a connection? Don't you realize Sammy was probably taken by one of those soul creeps?
No, that's not right. That isn't how this works. Soul survivors wouldn't take someone like that. They have no interest in such things. They've transcended things like kidnapping or anger or any other motivation for that.
Transcending? What does that even mean?
They see the universe for what it is. They see how temporary our worldly wants and desires are. There is nothing they can gain from taking a living being. It's likely that Sammy herself has simply left this reality.
Left the reality? You think she left her body or whatever? Then you obviously weren't listening when I said she was taken by two of those soul survivors. You weren't there when she was screaming for them not to take her again.
Okay, give me a second to think. I'm sure I can explain it.
Look, guys, I'll see you around. This is seriously the last time I hang out with people I met on the internet.
We all know that's a fucking lie.
Wait! Come back! Rory! Great, Alex, now look what you did!
Hey, this isn't my fault! Don't blame that on me. He's the one who lied to us.
Dude, he was obviously just hurting. Just needed someone to reach out to. Could you have said exactly what was going on? Even hiding behind a computer. You can't help but think what people think of you.
Alex, you need to clear your head. Michael, you go back home with Alex. I'm gonna go figure some things out. I'll be in touch when I do. In the meantime, try not to be such a jerk to your friends.
Hey, that kid isn't my friend.
Cool it, man. You're missing the point.
Ooh.
Okay. Maybe he didn't deserve that abuse. I was scared. So many odd things were happening around me, and I didn't handle it very well. First I met Sammy, then I lost Sammy. For a moment, I considered saying that we were alike, but I often have to remind myself that I didn't really know Sam. We met only once, but still, I can't get her off.
Okay, so what's...
How could you tell something's troubling me?
You're making your I'm thinking face.
Mainly, I'm thinking about what Vela said. About detaching your soul from your body or whatever. She seemed convinced that Sammy had done that.
Mitä mietit tästä kohdasta?
That just feels wrong. Sammy was taken by something.
Ja kyllä saatat ehkä missata vähän kontekstia.
It doesn't seem like she willed her mind to separate from her body. I don't know, it's just... Ever since then, I've just had this terrible dark gloom follow. No matter what I do, I can't shake this feeling.
I can't shake this feeling.
Thing all this time. I feel like Michael's excitement over finding the soul survivors made me forget about finding Sammy. That pisses me off. We should be out there looking for her.
Jos te koita selittää jotain, niin voin yrittää.
Do you even know anything about her?
I don't know, maybe I'll...
Alex! I'm home! Come down!
We'll resume this conversation later.
Oi. Tämän pitäisi olla se editoitu versiokin vielä. Ai vittu. Editoitu versio just. No eipä se hirveästi muuta editoi kuin vaan nää. Mitkä nää nyt on. Nää monologit lyhyemmäksi. On. Juu, tää taitaa nyt olla tässä täältä illalla. Joo, varmaan jatkan niin ehkä huomenna, ehkä ylihuomenna, kuitenkin varmaan semipian. Joo. Joita. 1 ja 2 ja 3 ja 4.